All right, did
No.
pitch it. Oh, that's worse.
That's not gonna work.
Oh gosh. Oh, this is bad.
That worked.
Hey everybody, it's Nate and Steph from Adventure in a Backpack. Welcome to Tilty Screen Television. So anyway, we're gonna wait just a few minutes for everybody to hop on. Hopefully everybody else is gonna hop on. It usually seems like it's about a minute or two before everybody jumps in. What's going on? Chris Williams, welcome to the chat. Thanks for tuning in this week. Yeah.
Turning it over to me. I've got
Turning it over to
nothing
you.
to say.
Cheers, friend.
How about we cheers? What are we gonna cheers to?
Let's
Cheers to.
Cheers to making it back to Oklahoma for a round of van maintenance and switching out winter gear for summer gear. And yeah.
Cheers to that. Got a nice healthy pint of wine here.
Exactly. Let's see. I'm going to turn on the chat thing so we can see who all is in here. What's going on, Shane? Chris Williams is in here a few times.
No, we're not in the van.
We're not in the van. No,
we are
van
back in Oklahoma at Nate's mom's house for a couple of weeks, and we're going to be doing maintenance on the van. Well, we've already started doing maintenance on the van and spring cleaning and all kinds of stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. So
making a few changes to the van. Nothing like major,
nothing
but
crazy.
excuse me. But just doing a few things here and then helping her get her truck camper all set up and ready to go.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it is kind of weird us being in a house, isn't it? It's kind of strange.
Yeah, it's weird for us too. We've got so much room. Like
Yep.
this is the office actually, but our bedroom is kind of funny. We'll have to show it one of these times because there's nothing in it. Like there's a bed and a shelf.
It's pretty much
And
all
that's
we
all.
need.
There's nothing there.
Pretty much all we
don't
need.
need anything.
Yeah, exactly. It's pretty nice. What's going on, Chuck and Nacho?
Nacho from Uruguay.
And Ida Big Kahuna. How's everybody doing? So as I'm going to kind of ramble a little bit, kind of what we've got going on right now in life. But as I'm doing that, like, go down to the comment section and I want everybody to tell me a story from their weekend. Specifically, if you went on an adventure, if you went hiking or biking or skiing or rock climbing or paragliding. If you learned something new this weekend, like I want to know that. I'm all about learning new things. So let me know in the comments below kind of adventure you went on this weekend and if you learned something or if you learned something and or if you learned something. So yeah, so we are in Oklahoma. We got in over the weekend and we drove from Denver. We got the van re-registered. We passed emissions testing.
Woohoo!
So that's awesome. We actually, so before Denver, oh my gosh, this has been a long week since we chatted last. After last Monday's chat on Wednesday, we went to Salt Lake City and we actually met with the Wyoming Board of Tourism. And they wanted to chat with us about having us come up and make some content for them and basically just promote the state of Wyoming tourism. And they had some ideas and we had some ideas. And so we went kind of back and forth and we tried to see like how that could make. And that's going to happen because they had some really cool story ideas and stuff. And it's always nice to have like our stories and their stories. And yeah, basically what they do as a tourism board lines up with what we do as adventure.
Yeah, there's a lot of adventure in Wyoming that, I mean, I knew that obviously the Tetons are in Wyoming, and so I knew about that, but there's a lot that I really didn't know about Wyoming. Did you know that the second biggest sand dunes in the world are in Wyoming, second only to the Sahara?
Yep.
That's crazy.
Apparently.
That is crazy. Yeah, I didn't fact check them, but...
No, I didn't fact check it either.
I guess I would hope that the tourism board wouldn't lie to us.
I probably should have.
Probably.
So yeah, so that was last Wednesday, and then basically Thursday we drove halfway to Denver. Friday we drove on into Denver, and we got emissions testing done on the van and passed on that. We did pass on that. We passed the test, And then we went and re-registered the van, and we were only at the DMV for like 15 minutes, like 10 minutes. It was crazy. It was weird. Like,
Yeah.
I
It
don't
was
know.
like we walked in, I went to the bathroom while Nathan took the ticket. And by the time I got out of the bathroom, he was already at the counter. I was like, what the heck?
Yeah. What's that movie? There's a movie with it's all the zoo animals. Zootopia. If you've seen Zootopia, where it's got all the sloths like working at the DMV, it's like
They apparently had the rabbits working that day.
Yeah, I think so. That's an awesome movie, by the way. If you haven't watched a good cartoon in a while, that's a good one.
Yeah. All right. Oh, sorry.
And then we went from Denver. We drove 2 days through crazy wind across Kansas, made it to Oklahoma. And so we've been in Oklahoma. We just kind of sort of chilled out over the weekend. We had our big fall apart vlog video on Friday that we put out.
Yeah, sorry guys.
Sorry about that, but like super appreciative of everybody's like super good comments and stuff, and really motivational. It's like, I don't know, I really like reading all those comments, even though I haven't responded to them just yet. I will, but it was awesome to hear everybody's like, you guys are awesome because you like, I mean, I know you care what content we make, like you care that like we put out, good videos and stuff like that, but as long as we put out something, like, I don't know, you were like slamming on us for like not putting out this like, videos that aren't up to like our standards. And so we really do appreciate that.
We really, really appreciate that, because that was tough on us. Like, to make that decision to not put out a video was really, really tough.
Yep. So after that, we went back. So we made it to Oklahoma and kind of been chilling out. We've kind of been like just getting our bearings right, because over the next basically month, essentially, we have a lot of stuff to do.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much. Anyway, but before we get to that, let's go through. We've got a ton of comments, so I want to scroll back through and let's see. All right. Shane asked, what tires do we have on the van? They are, do you remember what they are?
They are BF Goodwrench ATKO2s in 275 70 16, I think. Somewhere in there.
Somewhere in that range. If you need the specifics, I can tell you.
If you need the specifics, like now, you can go on kit.com/adventure in a backpack, and it's on one of those.
One of those, yeah. I had a big kahuna. Your hitch cargo rack was stolen. Daggum.
Hey, that sucks.
Yeah, super bummer.
Was it locked? Did it have the whole box was stolen, like out of the hitch?
The hitch cargo rack, yeah, it sounds like it. Oh, Chris, still doing research on the van life. Want to, but it'll take some thought before do. Oh yeah, it definitely takes a lot of thought and planning. Like there's a lot that goes into it, a lot of considerations, but don't let planning consume you, because you will never find all of the right answers, basically. Let's see. Eric said drove the school bus with the boys with lacrosse from Vail to GJ. Grand Junction. Thanks. Let's see.
So Jim saying, hi guys, when are you going to start traveling with the pups? So we've actually been traveling with...
Yeah, they've been with us the whole time. Sparta's the only one. He's barking right now. Sparta's the only one that was not with us over the winter. Yep. He was not with us for 3.5 months. But before that, they've always been with us. So when we start traveling again, they'll both be with us again. Sam, cheers. Yes, you did miss the drink clink, but we can do it again.
Yep, cheers. Oh.
Cheers.
Clink.
That one went away.
Dennis is asking if we looked into EWT lithium batteries, and not sure what EWT stands for or if that's just a brand. But no, we didn't. We're getting Battleborn lithium batteries. They should be here Wednesday, yeah. Yep.
And we're
going to be doing a big swap out. We'll talk about all that in just a second once Stephanie gets her scrolling through the questions fix.
Yeah, there's so many questions. No adventures. Taught a kayaking class and worked on your camper. Well, that's a pretty big adventure, Scott.
Yeah, taught a kayaking class.
Teaching a kayaking class is a pretty big adventure.
What's going on? Fishing Fritch. Chris
Are we on
Wayne.
Facebook or any other social media? We are on all kinds of social media.
We're all
we're
all
on
the social
Facebook.
media.
We're on Instagram. We're kind of sort of on Twitter.
Yeah, kind of on Twitter.
Yeah.
But honestly, like YouTube we're on here the most, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Here,
Yeah, we're on Instagram.
Here and Instagram are our two like ones that we keep up with the most. So Shane said that they went for a hike this past weekend. Shane from DNS Adventures said we went for a hike this past weekend at Putatuck State Forest. So they look up the history of that name. I'm going to guess that's a native name.
Yeah, I think so.
Had a beautiful view of the neighboring Candlewood Lake and Squance Pond. Nice. Super cool. Did you make a video over that one?
Oh,
I have not
yes.
checked. See, Dennis is saying, with the new battery system, how many batteries are you going to use versus what you have now? We are getting six. Count them, six.
6. That's 600 amp hours. Almost said watts.
Watts.
600 amp hours of batteries. Of lithium batteries.
So we'll have 600 just shy of 600 usable. So
currently we have 700
750.
No, we have 700.
700.
We have 700 AGM, which means we only have 350, a little less than 350 usable.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So we're almost doubling our capacity.
Gonna be awesome. Fish and Fritch is asking if we're coming east anytime soon. Any destinations in mind? We don't have any immediate plans. We don't have. We will get east, but we don't have plans. Probably, I would imagine the first place that we go when we go east will probably be Asheville in North Carolina. Yep. So be sure that you've got the subscribe button hit and the notification bell turned on, because we have a video coming out about North Carolina this Friday, because we were there a few weeks ago and we finally got the video all put together.
Yes, we were there, not in our van though.
Not in the van, we flew in. It was just a whirlwind of a crazy weekend, and it was fun. I had a big kahuna. The whole thing was stolen. The locking hitch pin is on my whiteboard to buy. Oh, I know, those locking hitch pins are game changer. Yeah, we actually don't. The only thing that we have on our hitch is our recovery shackle, and I just keep it in the toolbox. So I don't have a locking hitch for that anymore. I don't know what happened to my locking. Yeah, I don't know what happened to that thing.
I don't know.
It's gone. Got stolen.
Yeah, probably. Oh, Sam says she has Battleborn batteries as well. Chris Williams, let's see, G&J. you guys joining the party a little late this time.
Hey, usually right on the dot. Not too much. We're just kind of doing some Q&A right now, and kind of talked about what we did a little bit last week, and then we're going to be talking about what we're going to do these next few weeks coming up. But that's about it. Yeah, so we're going to have power forever on those new batteries coming out. You'll be able to use all, if not most, of your 600. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I wonder if we would be able to actually run an air conditioner off of that.
I want to try.
You want to try? We don't have an air conditioner though.
Yeah, I want to try like one.
But you want to buy one just to try.
Yeah.
Oi.
I do.
Whoa. Okay. Shane said he'll be making a video sometime this week. Haven't gotten to it just yet though.
Nice.
Is charging lithium batteries via solar a viable option these days? When I looked into it, it looked like it wasn't quite there yet.
The short answer, yes.
Yes.
Pretty much. Yeah, it's totally good to go. These are drop-in replacements. Yeah, we'll definitely be going through a lot of stuff in that video. So this video is going to be the video that we're going to talk about the swap from AGM batteries to lithium batteries is actually in partnership with Battleborn. So we're going to be getting on the phone with them during the video, and I'm going to be asking them questions that you guys have been asking about lithium. That way, because
nothing gets lost in translation.
Exactly, because it's like I know enough about solar, but I'm not an expert in this stuff. A lot of the stuff that was on my last video was stuff that we were relaying from talking to Midnight Solar and from this company and that company who was, who are the actual experts in this stuff. So basically they wanted us to teach you guys how to make that switch. So it's going to be very education based, just like the last one. So, wow. But yeah, exactly. So anyway, let's see. I think we caught up on questions. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, so the next few weeks, so we washed the van for the first time today, and we got to check all the plasti dip and all that kind of stuff and see how that was holding up. We just ordered some new shocks for the van, so we're going to be replacing the shocks. The shocks in the van, it needs it severely.
Yeah.
We have definitely, the shocks I'm pretty sure are original, so 200,000 miles. And when we were in Utah, we abused the shocks because if anybody's been there, we went down Hole in the Rock Road, and it's not like a 4-wheel drive trail or anything, but it's
it's washboard dirt road.
Yeah.
We drove it for 26 miles one way.
Yeah. So
yeah,
a little over 50 miles round trip of just really, really bad washboard road. It's just super not good for much of anything. But yeah, so we're going to be replacing...
Definitely knocked out of alignment as well.
I think so too. Yeah, I'm getting a steering something. What is it? Steering angle calibration error fault code occasionally. So which, from what I was reading, that says you just need an alignment. But yeah, so we're going to be installing that stuff. The batteries are coming in on Wednesday, so we're going to be doing the AGM to lithium switch in our van. So those of you who don't know, my mom is actually getting a truck camper, and so that's really exciting. She's about to go off on an adventure all of her own, and so she's getting a new truck, and she's trading in the truck she's got now because it's just a half-ton truck. Trading in the truck she's got now, getting a new truck, and a truck camper. The truck should be here either tomorrow or Wednesday. Then we're going to go down with her to Huntsville, Texas to pick up the truck camper, and that's going to be on like Friday essentially. So that's all going to happen this week, and then we're going to be able to get all the measurements and all that kind of stuff for her solar build. So we're going to be doing another solar tutorial on our channel, which is really exciting for us because overwhelmingly the feedback from our last solar DIY build was that our thing is just way too much. It's way too big, too many amp hours, too many watts, all that kind of stuff. People were wanting...
It's a little overwhelming.
People were wanting to know what components and stuff they needed for a smaller build. And so that's exactly what we're going to be doing. We're doing 200 amp hours of lithium batteries in the truck camper, and we're going to be doing 400 watts of solar on top of that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we'll be doing lots of videos on that and what we can run off of, what she can run off of that system versus what we can run off of ours, which is essentially anything.
Yeah, so if you have solar questions, that video is not going to be out for a little bit, but we're going to be shooting it within the next few weeks. So of you 25 people who are on there right now, if you have solar questions, go find our old solar video and just leave the questions there. If you have questions that you want me to address, if you want us to address in the next video, that would be the best way to do that. Kind of give us some ideas on kind of what question you guys have.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, so let's see. Adam Whitney says, any plans to head to Vermont? We don't have plans, but we make it up that direction. Like Vermont is pretty high on the list for East Coast kind of stuff. Like Stowe is apparently really beautiful. Don't know too much.
Sorry, I have something in my eye.
Oh, you're good. You can fix your eye. We can block it out.
I think we're good.
You need some privacy.
Stop. Weirdo. Our yearbook from 2005.
High school yearbook. I was using it as a light stand earlier, and then I realized the tripod made a better light stand.
Yeah.
But anyway, so no, we don't have any plans to go to Vermont. I mean, not actual set in stone plans. We want to go there, but
definitely will.
Yeah, exactly. Ed was asking, hey guys, I missed out how many watts are on the roof and what's the manufacturer? The manufacturer, I don't remember off my head, but Are we recommending them still?
No, because
Okay.
so if you don't mind me
no,
going on a rant about this,
that's fine. We'll do a step
so so to answer your actual question, we have 825 watts on the roof, and we bought them off of eBay, and I think we've changed the links by now, but we bought them off of eBay, and the company that sold them was claiming that they were made in the U.S. and made by this company, and they had really good reviews and everything. But as I dug into them more, unfortunately, after we bought them, as I dug into them more, I found out that the company is actually not a company. The address that's registered to them is actually a carpet store, not a solar anything store. They're not made in the U.S. They're made in China. Which, I mean, doesn't bother me at all, but it bothers me that they're lying about it.
Yeah, just say it if...
They're made in China. I actually found the manufacturer and some Chinese company. I found them on Alibaba. So we don't recommend that manufacturer at all because it's just a lot of like shady practices.
Yeah, like if you got the panels from our links, like from the guy from eBay, like it's fine. Like we still have them on our van.
Yeah,
like,
I would totally buy. I was actually thinking about ordering more from China because they would obviously be cheaper if I bought them direct from China. But I think I would have had to buy like a minimum of 25. So
there we go.
So
we're gonna have a wing.
We're gonna just make our van fly.
Yeah, but so if you're still looking for solar panels, the ones that are currently on our list on all of I've gone through and I updated the spreadsheet, I updated kit.com and wherever else we had those links.
Yeah.
And I updated them to a new place that was on. And I know a lot of people had problems buying stuff on eBay, whether that just be like the scams that went around like a few years ago, or like it's just not quite as user friendly as as Amazon and stuff. So I have switched all the links to panels that we don't actually own, but it's the same panel. It's all the specs are the exact same, so they're getting them from the same manufacturer. So same thing, still recommend them. Don't necessarily recommend going through eBay though.
Yeah. So. Definitely don't recommend going through eBay. Yeah, that was another thing is they say they've got a warranty on them. I don't remember what the warranty, if it's a lifetime warranty or anything, but the phone number doesn't work. So definitely a scam.
And the guy who, like, I messaged the guy one time because I was trying to get him to sell them on Amazon because people weren't trusting eBay. And I was like, hey man, like, we've got this thing going. Like, if you start on Amazon, like, we can push some sales your direction because I guess you got some good stuff. And then he was like, no, that's like I wrote out this thing, and he was like, no. And I was like,
yeah,
fine.
It just seemed super shady. And the more we both got looking into it, it was like not a good feeling. So, no. I mean, they work really well, and we've had them for a year now, and we've had no problems. So I can't say that the product is a problem. I don't think the product is the problem. I think the business is the problem. So I think he was just like
shady.
I think he was just like not drop shipping. He wasn't drop shipping because they weren't coming from China, but he was just like reselling, but then claiming
just being
stuff.
Not very ethical about the whole thing.
Just unethical. Anyway, that's the end of my rant. Yeah. Okay, so Hi to Big Kahuna says, yes, AC is doable. Make sure you install a soft start. Okay.
Yeah. I think we'll probably try to go to the little portable things rather than a rooftop because we can't do a rooftop because we don't have...
Oh, yeah, we don't have any rooftop space left.
We don't have room. Shane was asking if we're time for some Bilstein shocks. Yeah, we're going Bilstein up front and we're going Fox in the back. We ordered a pair of...
Bilstein in the front and Fox in the back.
We ordered a pair of Fox racing shocks from Agile Off-Road down in just south of San Diego. So... they are tuning them for our weight and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, should be good. Should be better. I honestly, like, at this point,
anything would be better.
Like, I could probably take the shocks off and it would still perform the same. Like, I think we're at that one.
Pretty much.
I think we are at that point.
Yoshi says, I'm currently stationed in Alaska and have 12 months left in the military. I'm going to be converting a van in that time and drive back from here to Cali and Texas.
Nice.
Awesome.
You have a road trip.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, way awesome. Yeah, when you head south, be sure to do the what's it, the course? It's not the Corsair Highway. Cala something. It's the highway that ends up spitting you out in Squamish. Cassier Highway.
Yes.
Yep, Cassier Highway rather than the Alcan. You'll hit the Alcan for a ways, but then at Watson Lake, you'll just go straight south. And you'll traverse British Columbia from north to south. And
it's gorgeous.
So good.
Be prepared for several days without cell signal, but it
at
is
least 3.
incredible.
Yeah.
And worth it.
Yeah, way worth it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah. Sam, mom's watching from the other room. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty awesome. We're really excited about going down there and getting that all set up. It's been forever trying to find this truck. I don't know where they actually had flew 2 guys out to go pick up this truck. Because we were looking for a truck that could handle the weight capacity of the truck camper, fully loaded plus stuff, and then if she wants to tow her 4-wheeler as well. We wanted to make sure that we had the payload for that. So found a Ford F-350 in a super cab, not a 4-door, just extended cab. In a 6-foot bed, has a payload 4-wheel drive, has a payload of like 4670 or something like that. It's
so she
crazy.
has plenty of space. Oh dear.
Yeah, and she has plenty of power and plenty of payload. She's got plenty of power to get going, but more importantly, for Mom, she's got more power to stop.
Yes. Yeah.
Looking out for you.
Okay. Are we selling the old batteries? Jim asked.
Yes.
Yeah. I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess so. I don't know what else we would do with them. I keep putting my finger in front of the camera. I'm sorry. When do you plan a meet and greet? That is a really good question. We need to do that. We'll probably sometime this summer we will have some kind of meet and greet. It will not be formal though. Like it won't be anything. It'll just be something that we talk about on here. Maybe throw up a Facebook event or something. Put it on the YouTube community.
Yeah.
That will literally be just like we are going to be hanging out at this brewery at this time on this date. If you guys want to join, great. If not,
yeah,
we'll still be there drinking.
And there's like a 98% chance it'll be at a brewery.
100% chance.
100% chance.
I don't know where else we would do it. Okay. Steph, can I talk about merino wool? Why you switched, how they are in heat versus cold, favorite brand, love your videos, and planning to hit the road. Awesome. So, merino wool definitely is our absolute favorite material. We wear merino wool on all of our base layers, pretty much all of our base layers. Mm-hmm. So from tights to t-shirts to my sports bras are merino wool, socks are merino wool, underwear, most of them. We've got some. I mean, we've got some of everything.
Yeah.
So we haven't completely switched, but
kind of a commitment.
Why
it's expensive.
It is an expensive commitment. Why we switched is mainly for the smell factor, because merino wool is naturally antimicrobial, and so it as it dries, that stink is not staying on you, so your clothes are not stinky anymore. You may be smelly a little bit, but as long as you're taking care of your own personal hygiene, then your clothes aren't going to smell as much. So, for example, a couple of years ago when we went to Nicaragua, this is what changed my opinion on it, because I wasn't real keen on spending $50 on a t-shirt. But we went to Nicaragua a couple of years ago.
There's a Macklemore song about that.
There is. Yes. But you got me all flustered now. Sing a thrift store.
Sorry.
Thrift shop or whatever it's called. Anyway, so we went to Nicaragua, and Nate had one merino wool t-shirt that he took with him. And he took other shirts with him, other just normal cotton shirts and nylon, polyester, whatever, shirts with him. But pretty much the entire 3 weeks that we were in Nicaragua, he wore one shirt.
Yeah. Because I was wearing a cotton shirt, and then I had like an Under Armour shirt, and that was fine for like the first like
day.
First, like, if you were, and even like cotton shirt, like you wear it like a day and a half, 2 days or whatever, like it gets rank at the end of the second day for sure. But like,
well, but what was happening was he would try to wash them in the sink. That was the plan, was to wash our clothes in the sink, dry them out overnight. Well, in Nicaragua, it's tropical, so it's super humid, so things don't dry out overnight that easily.
Yeah.
Like a t-shirt doesn't dry out that quickly overnight. And so he ended up wearing mostly that one merino wool t-shirt for the entire 3 weeks we were there. And it was the one thing that he could rinse in the sink at night, hang it up, and the next morning it was dry. He could wear it again.
It's clean. I was washing it with like dish soap too.
Yeah,
like,
nothing fancy.
Probably not the best thing for it. Like the actual
No, it wasn't
fibers.
dish soap. I brought laundry soap with us.
I wasn't using laundry soap.
Oh.
I was using just whatever, like, dish soap, hand soap they had.
Okay.
But
so that was really what changed my opinion on it, because I saw the value in it, and I think it's that firsthand, like seeing the value and him not stinking.
Yeah.
And
important.
Super, super important. And so when we this was right before we moved into the van, so it wasn't quite 2 years ago, so it was like a year and a half ago. We talked about it a lot, and we made a conscious decision to invest more into merino wool. And so now we've got, over a year and a half, we've built up a lot more merino wool. And now we've got t-shirts and like tights.
Underwear is game changer for merino wool.
Yeah, underwear. Socks are a huge.
Socks are another one. So I'm actually wearing. So I got a pair of socks basically to test or whatever, to demo, and they were actually made from. It's a great thing. It's a great like idea and everything. It's fabric made from recycled bottles. So they take bottles, they grind it down. Why are we out of focus? Oh my gosh. Okay. They take plastic bottles, send them through a recycling process, send them down to fibers, and they're super soft. I mean, they're like really, really ridiculously soft. But I've been wearing them like all day, and like my feet are like super sweaty, and like it's like I want to like them because it like has this like nice like feel good, eco-friendly kind of thing going on for it. But it's just like, something is only as useful as, or something is only as eco-friendly as it is useful. And that's really true on these, because I probably won't ever wear these again. And we haven't been working hard today or like hiking. We washed the van and that was it. So yeah. Talking about,
and on the flip side, I'm wearing farm to feet socks right now, which are merino wool. And I actually got my feet wet while we were washing the van. I actually sprayed water down my boot, unfortunately. But my feet are completely dry. I haven't changed socks. I haven't done anything. I left my boots on until about like a half hour ago, and my feet are completely dry at this point. So
that's a really long story, but it's like really good stuff, honestly.
Super good stuff. And now to answer your question about brands, I'll be honest, I haven't found a brand that I didn't like. So I've got Icebreaker shirts. Sure. I have Ridge Merino shirts. I will say I didn't like the Ridge Merino tights. They have no elasticity in them, and so they're very, very restrictive, which is not good for like skiing tights.
But they're also a new company.
Yes.
And so maybe they just haven't
I am going to email them and let them know that feedback.
Yeah, they're a new company, and so maybe they just haven't. They need more R&D, basically.
Yeah,
they just need more feedback.
I love the shirt that I have from them.
Your shirt,
absolutely love them.
It looks awesome too.
Let's see. I have Smart Wool and what's that other company? Ibex. I have Ibex sports bras and Icebreaker and Smart Wool, and then Farm to Feet socks.
Farm to Feet socks across the board.
Yeah.
But Barna, that's all we wear now.
Yeah, I do have some Smart Wool socks, and I think that's how Smart Wool got their start. But I actually prefer the Farm to Feet socks over them. The cuts are different. So yeah, that was a super long-winded answer, but yeah, I love that stuff.
There's another one. So woolly, what is it? Oh, shoot, woolly gear, woolly wear, something like that. It makes me think of woolly mammoth.
A woolly mammoth.
I haven't worn them. I'm just trying to think of like ones I've been targeted for on Facebook ads.
Yeah. Lots of people saying icebreaker stuff.
Yeah, icebreakers.
I mean, icebreaker is kind of like the.
It's like the thing you reach for, your goal.
Yeah, like the benchmark.
Yeah, it's really good stuff. And they've got really good stuff. Like, I don't know, I feel like I'm dwelling on this now, but like they've got really good like kind of like ethics and like company. They track where all their wool comes from and making sure it's not like coming from place where they do like mulesing of the wool and stuff and herding the sheep and all that kind of stuff. So basically,
yeah. Awesome. Okay, so G&J asked this a couple of times. I think we must have skipped over. Do we have a battery monitoring system? Just take another drink of wine because I can't say that.
Yes, we do. So our Midnight Solar Controller, it has all of the internal battery monitoring system, or it has all the battery monitoring built into it. And so it'll show us, honestly, it'll show us a lot more than what we need. And, but if you'd like to dive into the stats and analytics and data and all that kind of stuff, which I'm going to have to learn all of that kind of stuff to teach you guys about it. And it'll be great and fun and all that kind of stuff. But
yes, we are going to be learning a lot more about solar in the next couple weeks, which is fun. I'm excited.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome.
I learned a ton about solar in our last build. And yes. Yeah, I'm excited about that. A. Taylor asks, am I sisters to Laura on Selling Doodles? Nope. I'm not actually sure who that is, but no. I would know if my sister was on YouTube. She's not.
You two do kind of look the same.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know. Like,
I'll have to check that out.
Yeah.
No, we're not.
Because that's not the first time somebody's commented that.
Really?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Oh, Mom's taking the pups outside. Thanks, Mom.
Thanks.
Have you thought about getting a ham radio? No.
Yes, we have.
You have?
Well, yes, because I actually looked into CB radios and ham radios when we first were starting the build, or maybe right before we started the build, when we were kind of in that research phase. Yeah. I did think about it, but just decided it wasn't.
We think of
about as far as
I think we would do a CB radio. I don't think we would do a ham radio because then you have to get all your licensing and stuff like that I don't care about.
A lot more complicated.
Yeah. So if you're into ham radios, it seems like ham radios is like more of like a hobby, like passion hobby, I would think. Mm-hmm. Like you enjoy. Like,
I think so. I mean, I think they sound pretty useful as well, but yeah, I mean, I think there's definitely like a niche for it. I just don't think I had the time and the patience to learn everything there was to learn about it. And as I was researching it, it was a little overwhelming to me, and I was like, I'm not interested enough to try to learn as much as I would need to learn to make it useful.
Yeah, basically. That's a good way to put that. So, yeah, I'm just going to scroll through the comments because we got behind a little bit. Yeah, Tammy says they love BC. That back road to Squamish is called the Duffy Lake Trail. Yeah, I remember passing by Duffy Lake. Whatever day we were on, it was like absolutely freaking packed, though. It was crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, that area is fantastic. We actually went that way whenever we were back in the RV. And so that road, right before you get into Whistler, like coming down that road is like the switchbacks and stuff. It's like this, for everybody who has not been on that road, the speed limit was 5 kilometers an hour. So
no, it was 10 kilometers an hour.
That's what it was. I was like, it's a little faster than that. It was 10 kilometers an hour.
Which is what, like 6 miles an hour?
Yeah, it was like 6 miles an hour. So it was just like straight down, turn, straight down, turn, straight down. Like we had a bunch of people lined up behind us because we were in that big RV. And like we actually had people like, because once I got to the bottom, there was a spot to pull over, and I pulled over to let the cars go by. And like I had like several people like giving me a thumbs up, like "Good job, man!" Like coming down.
It was fantastic for me. I just got to enjoy the scenery and everything. I wasn't having to drive. I got to enjoy the view. It's beautiful.
It was entertaining. Yeah, Sam Van Zandt says meet and greet in Nicaragua May 13th. Yeah,
Heck
exactly.
Yeah, come on, guys.
Show up. We'll be there. Exactly.
We'll be
Maggie,
there. We can get you the hookup.
Maggie K says, "Hey guys, love your channel. Keep up the good work. Thanks
Thank you
so much." Jeff is saying, "You guys rock. Your radio install helped me out greatly. Love your channel. Keep up the excellent videos. I'm also loving meet and greet. Fantastic to hear. Hey,
that's
the radio.
I'm sorry.
The radio. That's awesome. Like, I think a lot of people saw the radio install, and I think it scared some people off just because of how many wires there were.
There were a lot of wires.
There were a lot of wires.
But hey, in the video, I did tell you which wires to put to which wires.
Yeah.
So I did help out a little bit.
No, it was
hope.
like, I think you did the best you could with what you had, because you're like, all right, now you're going to connect the green and gray wire to the purple wire. Then you're going to connect the purple wire to the gray wire, then the green wire to the black wire, the purple wire to the green, and then this wire to the. It was like this wire to that wire thing lasted like 4.5 minutes, just because there were
so many.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah.
But we made it through.
Oh,
Thank
yeah,
goodness.
keep doing that.
Oh, I keep hitting that button. Oh gosh.
Oh, I gotta scroll all the way back up. Okay, no, there was.
Oh, did you find it?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, and where would you guys like a meet and greet? I'm curious. Where are all of you that are saying the meet and greet? We did one in San Diego, and now, I mean, it was kind of our fault because I'm pretty sure we planned it like on we announced it on like a Monday or a Tuesday for that Friday because we're really bad at committing to things and schedules, and yeah, so we had one person show up, which was awesome. I mean, it was fantastic. We had a great night, and again, we were at a brewery, so
it's fun.
We were gonna have fun regardless of if anybody showed up, but we had a lot of people wanting to meet us in San Diego, and so that's why we thought, oh, this would be a great place to do it in San Diego. But then no one showed up. Again, that was kind of our fault, but would love to know where you guys would like one, because I'm thinking maybe one in like Portland.
That would be good, because honestly, and back when we did that one, I didn't know. So for those of you who are like, are followed and all that kind of stuff, we have the option to put status updates on YouTube. You may have seen them from me a few times where it's kind of like a Facebook status update where it's like a picture and I'll say something, whatever it is. Yeah, basically just like a Facebook post, but on YouTube. Back then, I didn't know that was an option. And we actually get like a lot of people seeing those and like giving thumbs up and like commenting on them and stuff. And I think announcing it on YouTube would actually be better than on Facebook because because you guys are more awesome than our not more awesome. You guys are more awesome than our Facebook fans.
I can't say that.
I can't say that.
You cannot say that.
Hey, our strictly Facebook fans aren't on here, so just keep it a secret. Like don't go tell the Facebook fans like that. Okay? Thanks.
Stop pushing that button.
Oh, that's the worst button to push. Sorry.
That's like the big red button. Don't do that.
I know. Blue, it draws my eye in.
Okay. Did you already find it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Darn Tough socks.
We've actually never worn those.
No, I don't know anything about their socks. We know about their boots. But yeah.
Darn Tough boots?
Right?
I don't know anything about their boots.
Extra Tough. Oh,
Extra
sorry.
Tough.
Wrong company. Different company. Anyway, off topic, but recently I found you guys' channel and the van is awesome. Girls rock. Oh, and guys too.
Heck yeah.
Chris Williams, great. Good seeing you guys. Have a great night. Night, Chris.
Good night.
Probably gone because we're behind at this point. Anyway, they've upgraded the Duffy Lake Road. It's much better now. Honestly, the road was good. It was just lots of switchbacks. Like, it was nice and smooth and all that kind of stuff. But yeah.
Yeah. We might have gone on it when it was upgraded.
Yeah, so Kevin's saying parents live in Escondido and took their 2007 Sprinter to Red's Automotive after your video. That's pretty cool. The mechanic there, the guy who owns Red's Escondido, that mechanic shop. Escondido.
Sorry, you say that word weird.
How do you say it?
Escondido?
Escondido? Yeah. How did I say it?
Escondido?
Escondido. Yeah, so he like follows us now. So
Oh, that's pretty cool.
yeah, that is pretty cool.
Oh wait, he had a question
Yeah.
in that too. Don't skip that.
I was getting to that. So the question was, how loud is our e-spar heater outside of the van? It's like a
Maybe not even that loud. I don't even think it's that loud. It's not very loud.
maybe like that.
It's one of those like
It's
you can tell that there is a noise coming from the van,
Yeah.
but you really can't tell what it is.
And it's really hard to, like, if you didn't get my funny there, it's hard to convey how loud something is, like, over text.
I see. Over text. Yeah, you're texting.
Over text, over
It's really hard to convey.
Yeah, microphone,
how loud it is.
In this microphone, out that speaker and stuff. It's it's not silent, but it's not loud.
Yeah.
It's not as loud as your Sprinter being on. It's like 3/8 as loud as your Sprinter being on.
It's not as loud as like a quiet generator, like an Onan, like super quiet generator.
Yeah,
it's not as loud as that. It's quieter than that. So people wouldn't think that you've got a generator running if that's what you're asking.
Yeah.
Anyway, on that note, how is our picture and sound quality tonight? Because we switched. Last week we did it on Nate's laptop or my laptop. No, it was your laptop. Yeah, it was your laptop. And the picture quality was horrible.
It was awful.
And so this week we switched to my phone. Before that, we were doing it on his phone. Mm-hmm. We switched to my phone because mine is the most upgraded Galaxy S9. Yeah, S9. So it's the most recent Galaxy phone. So we were hoping that the processor's better. And
YouTube kept crashing on my phone. And so we, basically it sucked. So we switched to the computer, which the computer gives us a few more options and stuff like that. But I mean, on our end, it looks pretty good. But yeah, let us know how our audio and our video is looking, all that kind of stuff. But another thing is we've got like decent lighting here,
and we're on Wi-Fi rather than 4G.
Yeah, that's true. But that 4G was way fast.
I was actually going to say the Wi-Fi here is horrendous.
Yeah, it's way slower.
Typically, I end up using 4G anyway.
Yeah.
Jeffrey said, PNW, we have lots of breweries. Oh, yeah, we know. We are well aware of the brewery situation there in the PNW, and we love it. Yeah, we will be actually in the PNW in June and July.
Yeah.
And I think again in September. So we'll be there a lot. So, yeah, I was definitely thinking PNW.
Yeah, hey, let's talk about that real quick. Why are we going to be in the PNW?
So we're going to be in the PNW
that was a prompt.
Yes, I realized that. Thank you. Thank you, Captain Smartass. We're going to be in the PNW for a couple of different reasons, actually. So the first 3 events that we're going to this summer, Nate is actually doing some videography for Outdoor Project for their block parties. So they've got a block party in Portland and one in Seattle and one in Salt Lake and one in Denver. They've got some other ones throughout the year, but those are the 4 that we're covering, and he's doing videography for.
Yeah.
So those are the first 4 main things, and then we'll be back in Oregon in Cascade Locks for Pacific Crest Trail Days, which is... Actually, I'm not sure when it is. I think it's in August.
Maybe it's
September.
in August. It's late August, I think.
And then I think we're going to hang out in... So we're essentially going to hang out in Oregon, the Oregon-Washington PNW for roughly a month and a half this summer. Mm-hmm. So we're super stoked about that because we love that area.
We were trying to do that last year, but it was on fire.
Yeah.
All year, basically. So we didn't get to. But yeah. So if that, honestly, make a little note, write yourself a note and go check out the Outdoor Project, their block parties, because we didn't go to any.
Oh, meet and greet there. Let's do a meet and greet there.
Yeah, honestly, that would be a really, really good idea, because there's going to be a lot of really awesome people there. One of our other favorite people, Morgan Taché. She is one of the organizers of, she's a high up in Outdoor Project. She's also lives in a van, and she's actually, like, as we speak, like right now, like as we're talking back and forth, she's actually on the Grand. She's floating the Colorado River through the Grand Canyon right now. So she's pretty cool.
She's super rad.
And
We
so
love her.
she'll be there. So she's fun to hang out with. But yeah, that'd be a good idea to have a meet and greet at one of those things. So go check those out. See if any of them work on your schedule. Portland, Seattle, Salt Lake, Denver are the ones we're going to be at.
Portland, Seattle, Salt Lake, Denver. Yep.
Yep.
And we'll also be at Denver's summer outdoor retailer. So we'll be there in July.
Kevin says, great point about talking about the e-spark heater. Not the best question for YouTube. It's very difficult. I hope I got it across. It's not silent, but it's not loud.
Okay, we're getting lots of excellent sound quality. Okay, we were not keeping up with comments as we were asking that question. Our bad.
So our video quality is way better than last week. So we're probably still gonna get that thing because I like the option to like have our little like bloop, 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 please subscribe, hit the notification bell. Like I like that thing.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, if we get a webcam that's better quality, then I'm totally open to doing it on the laptop again. But the quality was just horrendous last week.
Terrible.
It was bad, like kind of embarrassing.
Yeah.
Bad.
Yeah. So
really they make cameras that are that poor quality?
Well, and it's like I've got a super nice computer. Like it's a video editing laptop, and I don't even know why they put a webcam in it. Honestly, like
yeah, if it was gonna be that bad.
Yeah, if you're gonna
put
a laptop or put a webcam in it, like put one in there that I can use, or don't even put one in there at all. Like it's not even worth it.
Yeah, just let me know in advance that I probably should invest in the $100 webcam.
Yeah, exactly. So anyway, got like 53 people in here right now. Drop a thumbs up on this video if you're enjoying these live chat series that we're doing every Monday evening. I think this is our like 8th or 9th one we've done in a row, so that's pretty awesome because we have a hard time committing to things. And
especially on Monday, like Monday afternoon rolls around and Nate starts getting the stuff ready. Or scheduling the live chat, and he asks me, what time do you want to do the live chat? And I'm like, oh my gosh, live chat. Oh dear, we've got a live chat.
I look forward to these, honestly.
I love them, don't get me wrong, I love doing them, but it just always catches me off guard. Nate's peeing.
Whoa, oh my gosh, that was way too much. Here you go. Some more of that?
No, I'm fine. I haven't finished mine. Don't top it off. It is drinking another pint of wine. All right, party on a Monday night.
Pint o' wine. Okay, anyway. Bert Skelton, thanks for the heads up on the giving thumbs up on the video.
Yeah. Okay. Troy Hall, picture and sound are perfect. Catching you guys for the first time live while I'm sitting in Salinas, California.
Getting loaded with produce, not brew.
with produce.
With produce.
Oh, I'm kind of jealous, actually. Okay, can I have another Steph rant tonight? Because Nate never stops when I see a roadside sign for like produce or a farmer's market or eggs. And I always want to stop. And I always tell him, stop. I want to go there. Like, eggs that way. Go, get them. He never does. 0 times. Absolutely 0. None. No times has he ever stopped for
I can never tell if you're serious.
I have told him. So we'll see if this happens now. But the next time, I told him, the next time that I see one of those signs that I want raspberries or local honey or whatever it may be, he had better stop or I'm jumping out of the van. Okay, maybe I'm not going to jump out of the van, but he'd better stop.
I can never tell when you're serious.
I'm always serious. I always want the local stuff. The local stuff is always better. You guys know it. The local stuff is always better. Local honey, local eggs. The eggs it was $2 a dozen.
It's a good deal.
$2 a dozen for local eggs, but we went to the grocery store and paid $3.50 a dozen for the farm raised like not farm raised. That was wrong. That was the wrong word. But just you know, like the Eggland's Best or whatever.
Just the regular.
Just store-bought eggs.
Cheapo eggs. I can never tell when you're serious though, because like even if we'll drive past a pasture of cows, you'll see like a baby cow, and you're like, I want that one, and like we can't we can't do that. Like
touche. But something that actually is for sale.
We'll be like going through like next to a pond, and you'll see some ducks, and you're like, ducky, I want it. And then like we can't like I know duckies are super cute, but they need to like just be duckies in the wild.
Well, I agree with that, but at the same time, they can be my duckies in the wild.
You can name them still.
I always name them.
So
they all have names. Every animal I see has a name.
So I'll work on it. Scott's saying he'll see us at the one in Salt Lake City. Fantastic. Nice. I will have to preface this with like I will definitely like be on the later in the evening kind of thing. Steph can hang out with everybody all day. I guess while I'm doing the actual like videography for the event. But after the thing.
I don't have any commitments.
After the thing.
And it's a Saturday, so I hopefully won't have any clients on a Saturday.
No, honestly, it's super easy doing video for events like that because you just like video like whatever's going on. So like just like meander around. So anyway, Charles Taylor says he tried to watch the live video every week, but this is the first time they've been able to watch live. Must be getting better. Keep up the good work. Love your channel. Thanks, Charles.
Awesome. Thank you. Awesome. Glad you were able to make it this time live.
Thanks for tuning in.
What is your favorite adult beverage?
Oh my gosh.
That's a really tough question. I mean, they're all so good in their own ways.
It depends on the day, honestly. And it depends on what we had yesterday.
It also depends on the weather. If it's too hot, I don't like red wine, but I only drink red wine. Well, I don't only drink red wine.
You only drink red wine.
I really only drink red wine, or, I mean, no, it's not totally true. I drink Pinot Grigio, too. That's a white wine.
Just when there's like they're out of red wine.
Well, yeah, I mean, I wouldn't choose it over red wine.
Oh my gosh, no, I don't know. I'm about to start sounding like an alcoholic, but like we drink lots of wine. We actually don't drink beer unless we go to a brewery. Honestly, mostly because it takes up too much space in our refrigerator. We have like when we're in the van, we have a tendency to opt for things that you don't have to refrigerate.
Yes, red wine or whiskey. We've been on a whiskey kick lately.
Okay, favorite whiskey. I've got mine.
Favorite whiskey? I don't know.
So we had this whiskey from Revelstoke Distillery, and it was pecan whiskey, and it wasn't like pecan with like in your face pecan like.
I think we actually shared it on a live video. Like,
no, we did. We were definitely drinking with it.
No, I mean, I think we pulled up we showed them the bottle.
I think so too. It was so good. It was, I think it was just like made like pecan wood barrels. And so you could still taste like pecans, but it was whiskey and it was fantastic. Anyway. Sam, I'm glad you enjoyed my attempt at describing a heater.
What about the hot dogs?
Yeah, what about the hot dogs?
I'm not sure what we're talking about here.
The pull over for hot dogs.
Oh no, I wouldn't do that. No, but tacos.
Oh, that's true.
If there's a taco cart, or empanadas. Yeah, empanadas from a cart on the side of the road.
Mom and Troy all say that I should probably just stop for whatever it is that you're wanting. Noted.
Yep, I agree.
You know, honestly, like that is something that we did a good job at. Not necessarily last year, because our time in the PNW last year was just cut so short with all the fires and stuff. But the year before that, like we'd be driving around, just sightseeing and stuff, and then just like stop over at a random trailhead and like grab a couple handfuls of blackberries and like go on down the road. Like they weren't like at a farmer's market; they were just on a bush. Like
I want to learn how to make blackberry jelly. Terry, you need to teach me how to make jelly. Just FYI, because I want to make blackberry jelly. I really wanted to, like 2 years ago when we were still in the RV, I actually researched how to make wine because I wanted to make blackberry wine in the RV. Turns out it takes a lot of equipment and a lot of time.
Yeah.
And maybe in an RV that's not a good idea.
And we had a lot of space.
We had a lot of space, but we needed like a bathtub area for it to all sit.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, that's
Anyway,
not a question.
but
Yeah, Maggie K was saying, just notice that you're not in your van. Nope, we're not in our van. We are in Oklahoma at my mom's house. We're going to be doing some maintenance on the van. We're switching out our winter gear for our summer gear. We're about to go on a trip with Sam Van Zam. She's on the chat right now. We're all going to Nicaragua together. Another guy, Mike Garofalo, but I don't think he's in the chat. Mike, if you're in here,
I don't think he's
know.
on YouTube.
I don't know if he's on YouTube. He's not much of a YouTube guy, I don't think. So we're all going to Nicaragua. We are we got a lot more people now that like haven't heard the whole thing at the beginning. We'll do real quick. We're doing Mom is getting a truck camper, so we're helping her get that all situated. We're going to be doing a solar build on that, and yeah, so we're just basically doing a lot of logistical stuff for the next basically month before we take back off again. So we're hanging out in the office. So anyway, Scott's asking if we are coffee drinkers, and if so, how do we like to make coffee in the van? We actually have a coffee maker, like a normal coffee maker.
We are coffee drinkers, but we drink enough coffee that we need a full pot.
Yeah. We're actually going to be doing a video. Actually, let's see a show of like thumbs up in the comments if you want this video. We're going to be doing a video over like different ways that we can make coffee on the road. From regular coffee maker to AeroPress to Kuju coffee. Have you heard of Kuju coffee?
Ooh, if you haven't, you need to.
That's going to be a good one. To a pocket, a pocket pour over is Kuju. A pour over, like a collapsible pour over from like Sea to Summit, they make one. Mm-hmm. So just let me know if like that would be a good video. Like if you guys would find that interesting, entertaining, anything like that. Got about 5 different ways we can make coffee on the road. So. And now I will say those are all like black coffee, like making other coffee things on the road.
Lattes
or
anything?
I'm not really sure about that. So
yeah,
if that's your jam, I'm not really sure.
Oh yeah, Bert's talking about like local farmers and stuff. You'll also meet some great people who are really proud of what they produce, and you may find things of interest locals can direct you to. Yeah. Totally, I totally agree with you.
Hey, tell the story about the sweet potato.
The sweet potato. The sweet potato.
The sweet potato.
The sweet potato. Oh, the candied sweet potato.
Right.
So when we were in Baja,
wait, hang on. I just feel like that was like a bad like the sweet potato. I felt like that was a bad prompt. Tell him about the sweet potato. What's the sweet potato? The boxcar.
Yeah, and then you just kept repeating it.
The boxcar children, in the case of the missing sweet potato.
So the sweet potato. So when we were in Baja, we went to Baja to go surfing with a group. So we didn't take our van down there. We actually rode with the group, the tour group, and everything. And on the way, we stopped at a few like local produce stands and stuff like that. And then one of the spots that we stopped was was it a coffee store? What was it originally supposed to be? I think it was supposed to be like a coffee shop.
It was a cheese shop.
A cheese shop, that's what it was. Oh, that's why I wasn't so excited about it. A cheese shop. I'm allergic to dairy. I can't have cheese. But went in there and they had a whole bunch of like local honeys, local jams and jellies and stuff like that. And then there was just like on the counter there was just like this hunk of something. It looked like it looked like
Wait, stop talking. we need to open.
Shut up, you're drunk.
We need to open some kind of like place where we sell, whatever, little snacks and stuff like that. And I want you to label everything like that. Hunk of stuff.
A hunk of something. It was a hunk of something.
A hunk of something.
It was a hunk of something. And it kind of sort of resembled a sweet potato, like half of a peeled sweet potato, except it also looked like, those orange slice, help me out here. Those like jelly thingies. What are those freaking called?
Orange slice jelly thingies.
I don't know what they're called. But I hope you guys understand what I'm talking about. Anyway, it looked like the consistency of that. And of course, the lady in the shop didn't speak English, which I didn't expect her to. But my poor Spanish, I was able to ask her what in the world that was. And she said it was a sweet potato. And I asked her if it was candied, and she kind of sort of, I think, said yes, maybe. But I was like, what the hell? I'm going to try it. I'm going to buy it. So I bought it just out of curiosity of what this hunk of something was. And it was the most delicious candy I've ever eaten. Yeah. I mean, it was. So what it was a, actually, I'm really not sure what it was. It was sweet potato, but it was also like dehydrated, maybe?
No, that's what it was. It was just dehydrated sweet potato. So if you have
it's so good. It tasted like candy.
If you have a dehydrator at home, if you like making jerky or dehydrating whatever, like pop a sweet potato in it. Like you didn't really need to put a sweet potato in it.
It was peeled, so you've got to peel it first.
Yeah, don't try. I wouldn't try that with it.
And there was no like sugar or anything like that added to the outside.
There's plenty of sugar.
Just the sweet potato, and it was fan-freaking-tastic.
Yep.
Now, I couldn't eat the whole thing. It was only half of the sweet potato, but I couldn't eat the whole thing all in one sitting. But it lasted me like 2 days, 2 or 3 days.
Honestly, there were like 3 or 4 of us that took a bite of it.
Oh, yeah, that's true. So it probably would, like, if I had eaten all of it, it probably would have lasted like a week. Like just a bite at a time.
It was pretty good.
It was so good.
It was really sweet, though. Like, super rich. But honestly, like, I could see that being a... Like, my mind immediately went to, like, backpacking food. Like, backpacking fuel. Like, to put in, like, trail mix or something like that. Something that's, like, super, super, like, sugary, like, carb bomb. Carb bomb. And carb bomb.
Bomb. Okay. Well, this chat is going downhill in a hurry.
Not car bomb. For my NSA agent that's watching over me, I didn't say carb bomb. Carb bomb.
Keep going.
Let's see. Lots of thumbs up on making the coffee video. That's good. Okay, that'll happen.
Fantastic.
Cool. Yeah, Mom, orange slice candies.
Why did I not think of that? I literally described every single word.
Orange gummies, gummy slices. Yeah, orange slice candies. I think that's what I'm remembering. Just those little like 45 cents for a little baggy thing of them at like truck stops or whatever.
Yeah.
They've got the little heart on the label. Like I can picture it in my mind. I just couldn't like think of what they were called.
Carb bomb.
Carb bomb. Yeah, sweet like dried apricots. Yes, exactly. That's the same thing, but just sweet potato, basically. King Allswell. He was asking if we guys did, what is that, RTR? What does that stand for?
Rubber Tramp Rendezvous?
Rubber Tramp Rendezvous or Slab City. If not, any desire for the experience, the other 1% in reverse. Yeah, we'd go. Yeah. Like, no problem going. We didn't do RTR this last year. We were skiing. RTR was we were already skiing by the time the RTR event was around. It'd be cool to visit Slab City.
I really want to do Slab City.
Yeah,
I think that would be really fun. We just watched a video on it the other day. And
Yes Theory.
Yes Theory. Mm-hmm. It looked really cool.
Yeah, if you want to see it's pretty cool. So if you don't follow them already, Yes Theory is another really cool YouTube channel that we like watching. Kind of just recently picked up on them.
Yeah.
And but they do lots of cool stuff. Just basically just saying yes to whatever it is that comes to your life. And they went to Slab City, and it was really cool.
Yeah. Maggie asked, "Do we get recognized on the street? If yes, how does that go?" Yes, we have a few times.
I think our van does.
Our van does, yeah. Not us personally. Our van gets recognized. Oftentimes we get a lot of Instagram messages with just like a picture of our van wherever we are currently. And people will ask if they can come over and like chat with us, or if we're driving, like people just like want to chat and say hi. And we love that. That's fantastic. We've had We have had a couple of people come up to us, like as we're in the parking lot or whatever, and recognized our van. That's pretty cool. Kind of weird,
Pretty cool.
but really cool. We've met some really cool people that way.
Yeah, and especially like, well, that like.
And I'm sorry, I say that's weird. Not that that's weird that people come up to us. It's weird for us because I don't feel like we're like well known enough. I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like it's weird.
Yeah. But no, a lot of times it's pretty awesome. Like one time in particular, like we were in Joshua Tree and we were about to go climbing, and like we got out and this other guy was like, I don't remember where he was. He was already across the parking lot a little ways. And he said, "Hey, Nate and Steph," or "Hey, Adventure in a Backpack."
He said, "Hey, Adventure in a Backpack."
Adventure in a Backpack. And then so
like, we're like, yeah, that's
like,
us.
And like, you know, he was there to go climbing, and that we were about to go climb as well, and so like we all went climbing together all afternoon. That's the kind of stuff we like the most. Is like whenever somebody is out doing like. Sure, the vans are cool and stuff, and like getting to see each other's van and everything like that's great. But it's like, man, we really love it when we can like actually go out like do something like
like go for a hike or
paddle boarding or mountain biking, rock climbing, whatever the case is. All that adventurous stuff. It's so good, so much fun.
Fun times.
Troy says you should help your mom vlog her adventures when y'all get her camper rigged. I was thinking about vlogging the trip down there, like to go get.
You should. I'm not going to join you on the trip down
not?
there. I'm not.
I'm going to talk you into it.
I'm not going to join you. Yeah, no, you should vlog it.
It could be fun. We were talking today because you know on the back of our van. I didn't tell you this. You were inside on your conference call whenever she said this, but Mom came out and she was looking at the all of our social media handles that we've got on the toolbox of the back of our van, and she says I need some adventure in a backpack handles so that like she's like I'm not gonna start up my own thing like so that they can see like you, and she's like and above that it should say don't follow me. Follow Adventure. Don't follow me. Follow Adventure in a Backpack.
Don't follow me. Follow Adventure in a Backpack. I like that. Oh, that's so sweet.
It's like that's funny. But anyway, yeah. So what's going on?
Shane said paramotoring. Yes. Yeah, I'm in. I'm in for paramotoring.
What's going on? Academy of Technology. Let's see. What does it say? Academy of Technology. That's weird. It says your name, but then it also says like Academy of Technology. Mom, honestly, like I skipped over this earlier because I'm really afraid of whenever I don't know how to pronounce somebody's name.
I'll just go for
pronouncing it wrong. I know that's really.
I mean,
bad.
you pronounced Maddie as Maddie when it's actually made in US. Oh, he's not on tonight.
Oh, he's not. I haven't seen him. No. Sam says that's cute. I would support it. Don't follow me. Follow Abby.
Y'all are funny. We just went way out of focus.
Weird, right?
Okay.
But anyway, I think that's all I've got to talk about tonight.
Yeah, I think we're kind of winding down, and I just finished my wine, and I'm not gonna refill it like
all the questions are winding down. We're probably gonna call it quits for the night. Let's see what to expect for this week. Today's Monday. So Wednesday, we have a video coming out. Educational Wednesday is going to be a video about how we get mail when on the road, packages and other mail. And then we have a video on Friday. Very important video for you guys to watch and to give us some feedback on. We are really excited about this one. And it's going to be about our trip to North Carolina. And it's a little different vlog than you're going to be used to. So just be patient with it. But it's going to be really good, and we're really happy about how it's going to turn out. So, what's your thought?
So, Sam reminded me of something actually that we did not include in the video for Wednesday. The best way to get packages on the road is by having a friend accept them for you.
We didn't talk about that.
I know. She reminded me of it, and I was like, damn, the video's already done.
Yeah, so Scott says any Utah videos. Okay,
yes.
So, all right, we can just keep going. So we've got this Wednesday is going to be getting mail on the road. This Friday is going to be our trip to North Carolina. The following Wednesday is how did our plasti, like basically like a 1 year update on our plasti dip. The following Friday is going to be a video about we went to Valley of Fire State Park in Nevada. The week after that is going to be, what's that one? I don't remember that one.
Escalante.
The Wednesday.
Oh, the Wednesday? I don't know.
We don't remember what that Wednesday video is, but the Friday after that. So basically, it'll be what, 3 weeks, 2 weeks. It'll be 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks.
2 weeks from Friday.
2 weeks from Friday will be the video from Utah, Slot Canyons, down off of Hole in the Rock Road, south of Escalante. So should be good. Good time. Took lots of video. Beautiful down there. So anyway, right. I think we're going to call it quits for the night. So be sure to, before everybody goes, drop a thumbs up on it. If you haven't done so already, be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you get a little pop-up menu that says Adventure Backpack has a new video, and you can go watch it. And yeah, we'll see you guys later.
Good night, guys. Have a good week.